Yeah. So, hello everyone. I'm Roman from company Ullmanna. Thanks for being here. That you're joining us our first presentation of the Ullmanna machine. We are here, luckily, a good partner of us at Landtechnik Roman in Austria, close to Vienna. Yeah. This machine behind me is a cooperation out of two companies. So company Ullmanna, who is doing all the camera stuff. So they are specialized in cameras and detecting plants with AI, and also a Samo company from Austria, which doing the construction and the whole machinery and the metal stuff. So Ullmanna, it's founded at 2018. Meanwhile, it has 8 employees. And as I told you, it's specialized in camera techniques, and also company Samo from Austria, which doing the construction and the metal stuff here. Meanwhile, we have also like 25 employees there working. For starting, we would like to introduce a small video so that you can see which and how the machine is working. So there will come no video for us. So yeah, we have to continue. Stefan is working on it. So yeah, we will show you the machine, some details out of it. So let's start on the tractor side. What are the requirements on the tractor? So what does we need for working with the machine? So we need, first of all, 12 volts. Yeah, it would be awesome if the tractor has like isobus on it, then it's very easy to connect the battery. And also what we need is one hydraulic valve. So one side for pressure and the other side for return, because we need it for our side shift, hydraulic driven side shift. It's needed to really have the plants very located in the middle of the hoeing parts. It's very precisely in this way because we have, like in this case, like 3 cameras looking where is the middle of the row, and can adjust it very, very easy and good. So what second, we have our small heart, I would say. It's like the power box. We call it power box. It's had inside a GPS, a Wi-Fi network, and also GSM network, which means we have all the time connected to the internet, to our cloud servers. So we will be able to help you with remote support and also update all the stuff, all the models, all the updates for the machines. The third part, what we have is here the pneumatic air pressure tank and the pneumatic air pressure parts. So our hoeing devices, our hoeing parts are working with pneumatic air up to 8 bars. Here we provide all the filters and also the tank for air pressure. Okay, then we will go to the front. So here we're at the front of the machine. So right now you're seeing the hoeing part. The hoeing part consists out of 2 parts. The first part is in the front, the camera part. Stefan, can you show it? Camera part. So underneath the hoeing part you see here is the camera part. The camera part consists out of 1 2D camera and 1 3D camera, a real sense, and also 4 LED lights for flashing. The other part is behind, the hoeing part with the 2 knives. Also, we have a Linux motor. That means we can adjust the depth while we are driving through the real sense. So the real sense detects the overlay of the soil and detects the distance, and we will adjust it with our app like we say, okay, we want to go 3 centimeters deep into the soil, so it will also all the time adjust it. And we are doing 34 pictures per second with the 2D camera. That means we detecting 34 times per second if there is our plant or not. The knives, there are meanwhile like 7 different designs of knives. This is one set what we have. It's very easy. So we're doing here the open and close together. And we can do it like 3 to 4 times per second, open and close. And also we can here adjust how the open width should be. So if the plants are bigger, we can go here smaller, or if the plants are bigger, we can go bigger here, especially in lettuce or salad or yeah. We are starting like in sugar beets with already 2 leaves, so there will be also different knives for very small crops. The full machine is guided through those wheels in behind. So the whole main frame is guided from these 2 wheels in behind. It's easily to adjust it in the height. So if your tracks are very deep, meanwhile in the soil, it's very easy to adjust it and to set it higher. I told you already that we are guiding our hoeing devices through the real sense. So it's also adjusting all the time the height. I can show you. So here the vertical motor, you can see here we're going up, going down. The full distance is 30 centimeters height adjustment. And also, sorry, I will start the air pressure. For sure, we can open and close the knives. It's up to 3 to 4 times per second possible to open and close the knife, so it could be very fast. To adjust the row distance from the hoeing devices, hoeing parts, it's very easy to do that. It's just with 1 screw in behind. So you have on the other side of the mainframe, you have 1 screw. You loosen it, and then you can adjust the hoeing, the whole part. So it's not needed to do some measurements, to do some more configuration if you change the row distance. From plant to plant, like in row, from plant to plant, we see that we can start like from 8 to 10 centimeters from plant to plant in the row. From row to row, right now we have like the smallest is 30 centimeters, but in the future it will be also 25 or less possible. I want to show you now the app what we have. So to every machine you will get a tablet. It's a standard Android tablet, nothing special. So you can do it as well. You can download as well on your Android phone if you want to. So it's an easy app. You download it in the App Store. It's called Lopata. Just open it. So every machine has their own Wi-Fi connection. So here we are connecting to the Wi-Fi from the machine. Open the app, and now you see the configuration of the machine. So here we have like our 3 rows, which are connected on the machine. If you go to detail, there are just 4 really things to adjust. Which plant we want to hoe. In this case, it's like strawberry. We also have for this machine pumpkins and so on. The big thing, like open before the knives. So you should consider how many centimeters before the plant the knives should open. This can be adjustable very easy. Go on edit, and here you have like in 5 millimeters or 0.5 centimeters distances, you can adjust it. Depends for sure on the hardness of the soil or also the speed of the tractor. Then the third thing is close after. So how many centimeters after the blend the knives should close, and also here the hoeing depth. So right now in these conditions, we would like to go 4 centimeters deep all the time into the soil. Then we will go back. Here we see our 3 rows. Let's go to this number 2, what we have in the middle. First of all, you can make inactive every row. So if you like going 6 row and then you will go 5 rows, just go here and make inactive this 1 row. So here we have all sets to auto. What does it mean? So if we are going into the field right now, it's possible because all of auto. If we want to check if the knives are closing and open, you can come here and wait. Turn on the air again. So, and also here, like the vertical motor is also right now on auto mode. So it's very easy to move it manually here with our app. And also here what we have is the camera view. So I will show you my hand. So this is the camera view from right now. Okay. This is from all the adjustments what you should do when you're going into the field with the machine. Okay, so if you have any questions, please comment it in our on a presentation room.
Okay.
If you have something to question, so maybe some words from my side. I'm a farmer here in Austria, organic farmer. I'm working with the machine meanwhile 3 years, starting with organic small sugar beets, going to corn, to pumpkins. We're also doing, some other stuff. Yeah.
I have a question.
What we see that the machine is working very fine in sometimes in really hard conditions. So it's better to go earlier than too late. That's one recommendation for myself. But yeah, if you have any questions, please. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me? Do you hear me?
Ale chyba nie słyszą, bo na czacie kazali pisać.
Okay. Gdzie jest ten czat?
Can you hear us, or do we have to write this on the chat? The questions.
Again?
Yes, we hear you.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We hear you. We hear you. Please tell again.
Łukasz, dajesz.
Okay. I have a question. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question about the adjustment of the like a section. Is it separately adjusted to the soil? So one could be like a little bit, it's adjusting like automatically.
So it's adjust. So it will automatically adjust the depth, but it's also possible, like Stefan showed.
Yeah, but I mean the one section one section could be a little bit lower than
Exactly.
yeah.
So as I told you here, it's if you go to detail, these are the adjustments for the full machine. So here we have like right now we want to go 4 centimeters into the soil. If
Yes,
we see that like row number 1 is always a bit too high or a bit too low, you can adjust it here on depth offset. So you go here and I say, okay, please go me 10 millimeters. This is millimeters. So go 10 millimeters lower than the others, but also adjusting it all the time.
Yeah, but I mean that, of course, I understand that this is the depth in the soil, but I mean that sometimes could be like that, that I don't know, the field is not plain, and first section is, it should be like a little bit higher than I don't know, than second one, yeah?
Yeah. So every row is adjusting on his own.
On his own.
Independently.
Okay.
It's just we saying go 4 centimeters deep, and every row on its own will adjust it automatically. So they are not like doing all the time the same stuff. So really every row is doing the adjustments on its own.
And what is the minimum of the a minimum distance to the plant?
So it depends really like how loosen is the soil. Wait, give me a second. It's really like how loosen is the soil, how close you can get, and also the speed from the tractor. So it's like fail and try at the beginning to really see how close you can get. But normally we are calculating in 5 millimeters.
5 millimeters. Okay.
Okay. Jeszcze coś, Łukasz? I have a question now. What kind of tool you have to weed between the rows? Because now
so
you have
on this machine right now, it's like this kind of a hoe. Maybe you can see it somehow. Yeah. This is our standard hoe. But meanwhile, if you really want, we have like 7 different designs. Meanwhile, you can look it up on our homepage, on our brochure. Go ullmanna.eu. There you can see some, I think 4 or 5 already in our brochure to see.
But sorry, but probably it wasn't a question about the active tool. I mean the passive tool between the rows.
Okay. So right now, here the machine is focusing on the in-row stuff. It's also possible you can have it some hoeing, whatever, between the rows. That's possible. But I think the real hard part is to go in row between the plants, and here we are focusing on that right now. But it's also possible to get it, for sure.
Yeah, but have you got something already, or we have to make it itself? Or
we have already some. Maybe send us an email. I can show you some more pictures of really the full hoeing surface.
Okay.
So we are start like this full surface is we started this year 2024. So yeah, we already sold some machines for it for 2025. So we have it. I can show you pictures for sure.
Okay.
Jeszcze panowie, jak możecie, zapytajcie, jak największe rośliny można pielić? W sensie takim, czy te noże, one mogą być wyższe, niższe? I na przykład, załóżmy rośliny, nie wiem, do 30 cm wysokości można pielić, a na przykład już 40 cm nie, no bo coś tam na przykład przeszkadza. Jak wysokie?
No.
Some questions from the chat.
Again, Stefan.
Some questions from the chat. How many time you need to train the AI for a new crop?
How many pictures? So, or what? How many times? Sorry. Okay. When we start, so when we have a new crop like we never seen before, you can choose it on your tablet. Then you will go with the machine, telling the machine, okay, please open the knives all the time, and then go with the machine through the crop. We selecting all the time pictures. They are automatically sent to our cloud. And then we have to start annotating it. So normally I would say it's like 1 day, half a day, 1 day. It depends that you will go for like 3 hours, 2 hours with the machine. We will taking the photos, we will annotate it, and then we will load it back to your machine. So if it's we are in good time, so it will take I think 1 day to have this for this growing stage. And yeah, so for this plant and this growing stage. So next time, if it's really bigger, we have to do it a second time. So normally we say to our customers, okay, for the first year, if we have really special plants or special crops, go with the machine. We will do our best, and the year after, it should work somehow fine.
Okay. So
but for sure, like it's also possible to go on if you telling us, okay, I will go for a new crop. Please help me. Normally go before lunch with the machine, and after the lunch you can go with the machine hoeing. So yeah.
But the weeder of the AI is it's learning in some stages, not like it's not learning while it's weeding, because we have 1 leaf, 2 leaves, for example, then 3, 4, 5, like this, and it's learning while it's weeding, or it just I need to put the program start to learn somehow like something like
so
that.
It's not learning by himself. So we have to do all the annotations manually by hand. So we have a team of some people just doing the annotation for us on the pictures.
Okay.
So it maybe
but
in the
what
future.
stages do we need to learn? Like 2 leaves is for the beginning, and
So
then 3 leaves, for example.
We starting like sugar beets, maybe it's a good example. At sugar beets, you started with 2 leaves, but I think from my farmer perspective, it's not good to start already hoeing at 2 leaves, because maybe you see on that one side on the field, okay, I have 2 leaves, let's go, but in the middle and on the edges or somehow there is no visible sugar beets because they're too small. So if they're too small and the machine cannot see it, they will be killed. So like sugar beets, please go 3 or 4 leaves first starting. So, but as you can imagine, these 2 leaves are really small leaves. So we can start very early. It just depends on the pictures. If we have the pictures and have annotated it, it's possible to go. Like sugar beets, there are not really stages. So I would say normally with 3 growing stages, 3 times per year that we have different pictures, it's starting doing okay.
Okay. And what is the maximum of maximum height of the plant?
The maximum height of the plant is 30 centimeters right now.
30 centimeters. Okay.
Or give me a sec. Oh, ja, schon.
30 Zentimeter.
Ja.
Der halber Meter, was du gezeigt hast.
Ja.
Okay, another question. Can the weeder work on all crops, sowing and transplanting other crops it does not work on yet?
So the machine can work for sure on seeded crops like sugar beets or pumpkins or corn, and also planted crops like lettuce, salad, broccoli, something like this. It's working. It's also working on herbs. So herbs like you cutting 2 or 3 times per year, it's possible to hoe. What we are telling the machine, we are telling the machine, okay, what is our crop and where is the root part starting growing into the soil. So it's necessary really to know where is the root part of the plant to go later on under the leaves with your hoeing knives, and also like for herbs to know where is the root part after a first or second cut. That's the machine makes it on himself because we are training the machine for it.
How many crops have you been tested so far?
How many crops we've been tested so far? It's in our brochure at ullmanna.eu. You will find it, but I think it's meanwhile like 25 different crops. So normally we need like row crops and also 8 to 10 centimeters, starting with 8 to 10 centimeters plant to plant distance in the row.
Right. Another question: how the machine is line up? How the machine keeps in the line? Because
at the beginning I showed you there is this side shift frame, so the camera's not detecting the crop, the plant what we have, and also adjusting the side shift, the hydraulic driven side shift on the machine. So the tractor is driving whatever it wants, and the full machine will move to the left and right automatically. So important is for sure that the plant is always coming in very in the middle between the knives. That's really important, and that's why we have this side shift.
How fast is move left to the right? You know
It
that?
depends. So you can adjust it very easily on the hydraulic valve, how fast you want to go. But if we go like with GPS seated and GPS tractor hoeing, it's really it can be very slow because there are not really many mistakes. But if you're driving by hand, for sure there should be some speed there.
Right. And what is the maximum speed of the tractor to work with the machine?
At the maximum speed. So it's not the speed itself the problem. It's not the speed itself the problem. The problem is that the actuators, so the hoeing parts, the pneumatic stuff, how fast it can be. So we can close up to 4 times per second. So if you go like 20 centimeters in the row, so like sugar beets normally are around 20 centimeters, we can go up to 4 to 5 kilometers per hour. Depends for sure if you're going for the small, in the first stage, very small sugar beets. It depends how loosen is your soil, because you not want to overlay your soil with soil, overlay your sugar beets with soil. So beginning normally, first start of hoeing in sugar beets, you go like 1.5 kilometers per hour, and later on the second or the third time you can go 4 to 5 kilometers per hour.
Right. Okay. Okay. About the cameras, when you have the sugar beets, when they small, of course, they are big for, I don't know, 2-3 centimeters. But when they grow, they have a leaves, for example, I don't know, 15 centimeters, right?
Yeah.
Is the camera recognize the center of the sugar beet?
Exactly.
Right. So the leaves doesn't matter for the machine how
for sure. That's why we can go. That's why we can go under the leaves with the hoeing device. So it really detects where is the root part. If you go to pumpkin and so on, that's very hard to detect where is the root part. Mainly in sugar beets, it's the middle of the plant, but there are other plants where really the middle of the plant is somewhere else and the root part is on the other side. So we are really focusing on detecting where is the root part from the plant.
Okay.
And what is the distance, like a maximum distance in the side shift?
Is this 1 meter?
1 meter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
1
a
meter.
question. Sorry, yes.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Any other
Finish your question.
any other questions?
Also, I have a question. When we spoke about the leaves at 25 centimeters, for example, is it still possible to weed when the leaves are touching together on the row, and on the row is completely full of vegetation? Sorry.
So first of all, if you can see the plant with your eyes, then the camera can see it. So for sure, as sometimes we already saw it, the weeds are too big. It's bigger than the plant, than the sugar beet like itself, then also the machine can't see it. But normally, if you can see it as a human, the machine can do it as well. So also, if really the plants are going with the leaves together, we are able to detect where is the plant and where is the root part starting.
Okay.
For example, in cabbage, big cabbage, we last week we've been to Spain, going in big broccoli or big cabbage, and yeah, it was also possible really to detect the root part and go and hoeing the fields. If you're interested in that machine, you can join our newsletter, can join our YouTube community, Instagram community. Also, please send us an email. We are really happy to answer it to you. And yeah, for sure, demos are also possible. So if you want to see the machine, the easiest way is come to Austria. We are very close to the airport here. We can show you the machine on our fields. Yeah.
About the demo show, what if we will arrange, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 places to have a real proper show on fields, our customers' fields? Will you? It will be possible to bring the machine to us?
So I think we have to talk about this, but why not? So we are really open for that. If you can give us some demo days and we will go together, I think why not?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have experience with weeding on tomato and fennel?
We have experience in fennel, I know it, and also tomatoes. For sure, it depends how big it is. So it should be not bigger than this distance here. But normally we can do it. Yeah, I say yes. We are experienced in that way.
And operating problems on weedy days. Does the movement of the plant create weeding problems?
Again?
Operating problems on windy days.
Okay.
Does the movement of the plant create problems?
So that's the good thing on our system is that we are really detecting the root part. So the problem doesn't care about the wind and how windy it is, because it always looking for the root part. So it will not harm the detection normally if on windy days. Like especially on corn, we saw it. It's really can go crazy windy, and we still detecting the root part.
And from your experience, how far, like how close to the plant can the knife goes before and after the plant? How close to the plant? What
So
is
the system we are measuring in 5 millimeter steps, but for sure it counts how fast you go with the tractor, how hard is your soil, how loosey is your soil. So normally what we see, it's like 1.5, 2 centimeters before and the same thing after the plant. So this is possible, but for sure, if you go like really fast, the system has to open a bit earlier to compensate the speed. But yeah, that's how it is.
Okay. So also it could depends what knife is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are so many designs meanwhile for our Hoeing devices for the hose. So really, we tell our customer test some of these to have really the best choice on them.
Have you had tested your machine at night?
Night.
So
you see the machine is flashing here. We're doing that we can go 24/7 a day. So we can go. It's easier to go by night than going by day. But with this flashing system, it's possible to go day and night. So we do not care about the sun. We do not care about the night. It's really going 24/7.
Okay.
And the AI is recognizing only the plants, yeah. It's not recognizing the weeds.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So we are training the model on detecting the plant. So the plant what we want, and the plant and the root parts. Where is the root part going into the soil? These are the things what the camera is detecting.
Okay. So is it possible to drive with this with Ullmanna when for example, I can see just maybe 1 or 2 leaves of the beetroot, for example, yeah, but I can't see the weeds. So it's possible to use it.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Before the weeds appears. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
For sure. So it should work also if there are some weeds there from the detection side. So we are looking for the crop what we want. So like broccoli or sugar beets, and also where is the root part going into the soil. These are the things what we are detecting with our camera system.
If I understand correctly, the camera technician is the processing an extra cost, or is it included in the price of the leader? Also kostet eine Pflanze oder so, da ist im Preis inkludiert.
Machen wir eine neue Kultur, ne? Ja. So if we want to go for new crops, right now we are doing it for free, but for sure the future we will see what happen in the future. But we need to have like a service model in the future to really be possible to have top support for you. So right now it's for free, but in the future for sure we need to have something for that.
I have one more question about the strawberries. Strawberries, it has sometimes, especially for it's have the in spring they have like new roots. Yeah, it's the strawberries. Could we use Ullmanna to fight with it?
Yeah. So we tried it like I think 2 or 3 times. Meanwhile, it's working for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Can we use it on the when the soil it's not like for the potatoes? We have some beds. Yeah, it's called beds or something like this. Yeah. Daniel, pomóż.
Beds, yes.
Beds, yeah.
Tak, to jest potwierdzone, że można, że na ziemniakach.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, can you repeat the question again, please?
It was questions about the potatoes, because potatoes have
the dams.
The dams, yeah, the top roots.
It is possible to go with this machine in the dams. You have to adjust here the guidance wheel for the mainframe to set it really lower, and yeah, go with the Hoeing part on the dams directly. But yeah, that's how it is.
Okay.
Question about internet connection, or because you did show us the silver box on the front.
Yeah.
And because you have to send many pictures, so do we have to use the SIM card, or do we connect with Wi-Fi? How it looks like?
So in every machine there is also a SIM card. So yeah, you have to use a SIM card, but the machine itself is working without internet. So it's not necessary to have internet on the machine, but I would recommend it that you have like somehow a remote support that someone can connect to your machine, can help you if there is something wrong, and also to have better Hoeing quality, we need the pictures to annotate it, and yeah, helping improving the models, and also doing some updates for the machines and so on. So it's not necessary to have internet on the machine, but it's more than recommended.
Yeah, but to send that many pictures, you need many gigabytes, or not?
For sure, I would recommend if you go really like with unlimited.
All right, okay. Yeah. Right.
But it depends. If you go really for a lot of new stuff, I would recommend unlimited. But yeah, in Austria it's very cheap. I don't know. It's like cost us 30 euros this unlimited internet SIM card with SIM card. I don't know in your country, but for sure we can. If it's not needed to upload all the pictures, it's also possible to deactivate the photo upload and just you use just the internet for remote support or some updates or whatever. That's possible to lower the gigabytes.
Okay. Will the new pictures, if we're gonna use machine or different fields, will you use these pictures to make how to say
all the other machines better? Then
yeah,
yes.
well, yes, yeah.
So we are sharing the pictures with all the other machines. So one machine is helping the other to get better.
Right. Okay. Can we if we have two machines on one field, and one of them will learn what kind of crop she's gonna do, can we send this information to the other machine? Between, can we send informations between machines on one field if we have two machines?
Exactly. So every machine on the world is sharing their photos with all the other machines. So for sure it's possible. Or
right.
Get it that I did get it wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
okay. Yeah.
Will AI recognition be inaccurate in the boundary areas of sun glare and shadow?
No. So that's why we have here the flashlight, and our main goal is to get really good, high quality pictures and very standardized pictures. So that's why we are flashing here like crazy. It's also synchronized with the 2D camera. So flash and taking the pictures is synchronized. That in the same millisecond they're doing flashing and taking the pictures, and that's why we can go 24/7 per day and have no problems with shadows or darkness or too much light. We are flashing more than the sunlight. That's important. We are flashing through the sunlight, and that's why we have no problems. Okay, one more question, and then I think we are fine.
I have a question. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you change the knife, do you need to perform something, a mechanical adjustment on the machine, or it's fully performed by the AI?
No, changing the knives is very easy. It's up like this loosened 4 screws, so 2 here on that side and 2 on the other side. And it's nothing to do to adjust on the software side. So just the hardware side, let's say like this. Changing the knives are very easy. Loosen those 4 screws, change to the knives what you want, and then let's go
Yes.
again.
But my question is, when you change knife, you probably change the width of this knife. So
You mean the distance, or
yes, the distance to the plant, you will change
exactly.
this
So
distance.
this could be possible for sure, and maybe should be possible. If you change the knives, if you go for smaller design, really like very thin knives, then you for sure you have to adjust the open before and close after settings. Yeah.
Yes, just open and close before and after, but not the distance between the two knives.
Exactly. No.
Okay,
Nothing.
it's perform this. Yes, the distance between two knives is performed by the AI.
The
There is no
distance
mechanical
between.
adjustment.
So you mean how wide we want to open the knives?
Yeah,
Or
you have two black arms
yeah,
on the row.
yeah.
On the both parts of the row. Is this distance between the two arms? You need to adjust it mechanically, or it's adjusted by the AI.
So it's possible to change the position how wide we want to open. So the open width, it's possible to change. Nothing. So, and also close after and open before, change on the software. The open how wide we want to open is mechanically possible to change. That's so how wide open the knives. It's not doing by AI. AI is just saying open and close at at the perfect centimeters at the perfect spot.
Okay. Thank you.
And about the reading about these two tools, yeah, we have on the back, and they have one engine, yeah. Am I right? It's one engine for 2 reader. Well, it has one engine, so they can just open and close.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They can't like move. One will be like moving to the left and like both to the left. You know what I mean?
The hydraulics or the
knives?
knives?
No, the knives.
So right now, this is our setup. What we do right now. So it's one pneumatic cylinder inside. So moving back and forth. So like moving forth, it's like open, and moving back, it's closing.
Okay.
There just one pneumatic cylinder inside for each row.
Okay.
Okay.
For any out of warranty repairs, especially with regard to electronics, can this be handled by a dealer or must it be done by Ullmanna?
So if there is a really problem with the camera box, so mechanical parts are fine, the camera box has problems or any electric stuff, it's very easy to change it. So just replace the full camera box. It's an aluminum box. Move it out, give a new inside. It will work, and then you can send us back this old, this broken box, send us back to our office and we can repair it. So very easy to change. Not like you do not have to do something on your own. Really take the broken part outside, change it to a new one, send us the broken part back, and we will move on. Okay, so please, if you have more questions and want to be in contact with us, please write an email, go on YouTube. We have a lot of videos there. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook. Yeah. So far, thank you for joining our presentation.
Thank you.
Have a nice Christmas and Happy New Year, and hopefully you will see us next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.